Greetings, fellow followers of Sauron. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Death of the Isle. Episode 45, New Lieutenant. So, what is Lich form, you wonder? Transforms the Necromancer into an undead Lich, gaining an immortal existence and arcane power. Once used, there is no return. You gain a maximum mana and mana regeneration, gains unnatural immunities to diseases, resistance to damage, health regeneration, and is sustained by mana. No longer required to sleep or eat, and can fly and Deathbolt. So Deathbolt in regard to Deathmark, because Deathmark makes them weaker to Deathbolt. Penalties: can no longer perform work involving carrying social animals, firefighting, art, or dumb labor. Loses all passion for work except for fighting and research. Reduced learning speed by 40%, and global work speed by 75%, and movement speed. So Lich form is probably something that we're going to want to enable once we start our conquest, and not before. I think I am... I'm going to do efficient consume corpses in regards to healing consumption. So that he's also sort of self-healing using necromancy. New lovers. Oh, Turnip and Tal. Tal, you know, Turnip's a succubus, right? I mean, to each their own, but you might not wake up feeling refreshed. But like, you know, that's up to you. What is the most comfortable double beds? So the elven ones have a comfort of 90 and a rest effectiveness of 105. The royal beds, rest effectiveness of 105. So they're about the same. So maybe I'll do a iron elven royal bed. We'll have Shield make that. Oh, we're getting attacked. How quaint. Up north, we have got a lightning mage. No, a monk and a druid. This is a prepare a while, so we can go out and isolate. This cluster, another monk? No, a lightning mage. What are you holding? Ring of Elemental Fire. Okay. That looks fancy. And then down here, Ice Mage? Psionic. Man, I'm bad at identifying these. And then a Shaman. Oh, and also a Summoner. Animals. Get inside the walls. Everyone else inside the walls. Also, I forgot to do the zoning anyway. Let's go ahead and absolutely massacre the north groups first, isolating them out quickly. They're like totally in the way. J-Fry, I think this is a perfect opportunity for you to hit them with a big old blizzard. They seem eager to be hit in that way. Why can't you see here? If you stood here... Alright, so first a snowball, then a blizzard. Do I need to hit him? I don't have a lot of mana. Let's see. Turnip. You get out there, hit him with a Shadow Bolt. And Thomas with an Earthen Hammer. These guys don't look so healthy. And then Crimson with some arrows. I could also release the Poppy, yeah. I don't think the earthen hammer is the right time. Oh, there we go. So now they're flaying. That's group number 1. Group number 2, I will release Poppy. That sounds good to me. There are people that are potentially capturable. So I'm going to see if I can't grab them before they leave. Most of my gladiators are away, but Shield's still here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to capture or catch up to him, but we'll see. Am I already sprinting? Yeah, I am. Okay. Earthen Hammer does kind of suck. You're not wrong about that. There's one. So dropping Poppy. I'll follow up with a Shadow Bolt. And Crimson, come over here too. J-Fry, could you drop a mana potion and consume it? So the poppies are going crazy. Hit this guy with an arrow storm. He has a dangerous bow. You're shooting the wrong target, friend. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yep, just a little bit. Extinguish. Done. Oh, that's gonna hurt again. Actually, the walls are kind of absorbing it pretty good. Turn it. Go for a Shadow Bolt there. And they're fleeing. Okay, Turnip, you got a little bit of burn. Oh, actually, who has summon? Madzi, you have summon, right? How far is your summon? So Madzi has summon, and I think Guero has summon. So yeah, Madzi and Guero come up here. And then everybody besides Madzi and Guero report to the south. Oh, there's 3 of them. Well, my math is bad. Rogi, you go get that guy. Are you going to survive? Yeah, you're going to survive long enough. Summon you. Put him out and capture him. But not in here. Guero, you were nowhere nearby. Do they have the same name? Yes, they do. Okay. We are 2/3 done. We done murdered them real good. I'm going to prop this door open so we can retreat. Really enjoyed that poppy swarm. That was fun to watch. Okay, I'm already arcane high. Don't drink that. The Tal, you're probably not going to be fighting too much this fight. I could do snowballs and blizzards and the like. Yes, Guardian, you're getting some friends here. So Shield, have you already captured the person? Are you holding them? You are holding them. Go capture them. I figured I should check that. I was right to check. So everybody in the north has been taken care of. Oh, they are aggressive and coming. So I attracted them roughly where I'm dropping blizzards. Did I just hear a shot? Oh no, it's a old school style shotgun. And then I dropped a sentinel that I'm going to hit with a snowball. Yep, they're not happy about that, I am sure. Very low on mana. But I don't think it will be too much of an issue. They don't have a lot left in the, yeah, they're out of fuel, so to speak. So, time to get aggressive. Chase the remainder down. Rogi, do you know medicine? No. Guero, yes. These guys, unwaveringly loyal, so yeah, no meds. For now. Not until we rip the heart out. You are gourmand, chemical fascination, slothful, so like, you're technically recruitable, but no thanks. And then you... a burn scar, too smart, and unwaveringly loyal, so yeah, no meds. And the last one, froze your nose off. You're technically recruitable. Yeah. Ibanez, Lettle, and Hamill, thank you for the resubs. See if we could get some more people. I'm not going to go out of my way to like make sure they're alive, and yeah, they're not alive. We unalived them very quickly. But Stickiest, you want to practice your Raise Undead? Oh, look what we have. Some zombies. Pretty creepy, right? This would have been useful when I wanted the Galadrim Elf Armor. I could just raise people with Galadrim Elf Armor and it untaints. Alright, where, Stickiest, where are you? Come back to your people and eat them. This was just practice. Yeah, I don't see much... there we go. Dismissed. That's going to eat through his mana? I mean, he can eat corpses, though. Plop. And speaking of which... Consume corpse is even more efficient. Okay, unprop that door, and we're good. Did that bed ever... No, it never got made. Oops. Guero, like, was tending to them, but he's not very fast at it, so this guy is leftover. Booty Hill next. So, we are probably going to have enough for Orbit of the Eternal once we rip some hearts out here. So I'll have you guys pick. And it's a good bed? I mean, okay. Slightly hoping for better. But, turnip. And Tal. We're going to share a room now. And then that allows Joe True to have like an okay bedroom. Just by chance. So this is for Joe True. Your bed looks funny. It's like, why is it this color? I wonder, this will probably not work. The dyes. No. They're not, dyeable. Figure that check. So these guys have about as much food as they have travel time. I did screw up their food allowances, so let me fix that though. Grilled skewers instead of sausages. That might help a little bit once it recalculates. Were they wearing some travel wear? Maybe. I don't know. What did you think you saw it on? I mean, the thing about travel wear is it's the most insulating stuff. So, sometimes, yeah, like Madsy is wearing leather travel wear. That I can fix. Gambison and pants. Oh, in the prison? Someone was wearing magical tribal wear? It's believable. Oh, I don't see it. So. Well, we have a lot more dead people. I'm going to allow all, but remember to forbid these three things because they belong to specific people. So now the minions have a lot more cleaning up to do. There's all this map fragment too. Stickiest, you go read it. And the other thing is zoning. Right. Okay. Because everyone was locked, like, indoors. So now they're not. Guero, you are getting a finger back once I have another Orb of the Eternal. Hey. That's nice. Probably not a good idea to start hunting them right next to a fire, but whatever. Man, these castle walls really took some fireball damage. I just noticed. Like, this wall got pretty pummeled. Very happy I was able to hide behind it. So of these, you're unwaveringly loyal, so that means you're only good for heart. Unwaveringly loyal, you suck, and you kind of suck too. Technically, Lanthrador, or whatever their name is, could become someone useful if they were magic, perhaps. So I'll pull on that. What to do with Lanthordor. Harvest heart, enslave, or teach magic. Okay, they have 4.6 days of food now. It recalculated. They're fine. It's not a rush for them to get home. Oh, well, Lanthordor is getting violent. Hey, Shield. Let's have you become involved. He's trying to punch a minion. All right. You know, those are dime a dozen. Bad Lanthordor. Bad. In fact, I'm going to call this poll early. You wanted a berserk? Alright. Berserk away, but I don't know if you're going to be able to do that without a heart. So we almost have enough for a third orb, or a second orb. You guys voted that Goro gets his finger back, because he needs that finger to flip off elves. It's very important to him. Thomas, I don't know if we have enough mana in the arcane. Yeah, we don't. That was a bad choice, Thomas. I'm going to hold off on making Orbs of the Eternal, because we have a mana shortage. These mining tunnels have gone nowhere. So the rings that I can make on a jewelry bench probably would help, like rings of holding, rings of haste. So these are things that I might want to also potentially include for archmages and the like. Oh, a mana drain. Great. That's just perfect. He's still arcane high? Oh, yeah. So being in a relationship with Turnip is kind of a problem, Tal. You sure you don't want to like call it off? Because you're having issues here. I could also do a soul bond. I'm sort of curious about that. We'll have Turnip further mess with Tal. Where are you going? Soul bonding. But yeah, your moving sucks. You've been arcane high for so long. What is going on with you? I'd also like to continue mentoring, but I don't really have a lot of magic. So go stand by the arcane capacitors so you don't, like, die of mana drain. It'll reduce the stats. Yeah, I should probably unsoul bond. I was wondering if it would counteract the vitality drain, but it, like, kind of doesn't. You know what I can do is soul bond to Jotru. Soul bond the slaves. That makes a little bit more sense. A part of me wants to... Maybe I'll have you guys vote. Should I separate them in rooms? Them being... Separate Tal and Turnip from sharing the same bed. Because he's, you know, kind of getting drained. So the magical rings that we can make... Oh, I can't make any of them. That was misleading. In jewelry, it was like, hey, there's like rings of tending. And nope. I guess I just have to find them. Okie dokie. Looks like you guys are voting yes on this one. So they'll share a bedroom, but I'm not going to allow one to drain the other. Because don't feel so good. Tal is dangerously close. Oh, okay, you can consume a mana potion to zeroing out mana. Because, you know, if you get too low, you go into a dangerous mana drain. So, because of this mana drain, got to make sure no one gets zeroed. All the while, making sure to continue mentoring. I think we have so many loaves that we just haven't hauled to a shelf that, yeah, y'all can stop. You double cooked. So let's haul elven bread loaves in the future, because not doing it is kind of a problem. And then also when we grind the lembas flour, we'll do the same. All right, you did want me to separate them out. Caravan is finally back. Welcome back. So, Hambic, you are going to wear your Philothrum armor. And Burgon, you're going to wear your steel stuff. And then in this stockpile, I'm going to say all skill trainers are... No, I don't want Arcanexus. All skill trainers can go in there. And the one I really wanted was the crafting trainer for Tal. And possibly the social trainer for Crimson. So here's the thing. We might want to consider having Crimson relinquish the lieutenant role, because it increases his expectations. And because he's a goblin, that is a bit of a problem. And also the lieutenant role is one that most benefits from high social. For how effective it is. And Rogi, I think, has the highest follow-up social. Should Rogi become the new lieutenant? It's fine if you vote no, I don't care. Just figured I'd throw it out there. It would help to keep him happier, that's for sure. Because he has supreme expectations, whereas everyone else has sky high, because it increases their expectation level multiple times over. The same is true of Tal, right? Tal suffers from the same high expectations, but given that Tal's a human, it's more manageable. Okay, mana's back to normal. Good. So if I'm not mistaken, two lovers sharing the same room, but not the same bed, I think will keep him from being drained, but also prevent the whole, like, I want to sleep with my lover penalties. So it's like the best of both worlds, in other words. Nice, you're crafting 18. So the reason for that is we really wanted, for Crimson, specifically Crimson, because he's really the only ranger, to have access to stronger armor, because he loses his... He gets hurt a lot. So Noldoran armor, I think, was what we identified as better than what he's currently wearing. He's currently wearing Philathrum. So we'll compare them, again, side by side. I know I did this, but I just want to double check. Where is Philathrum? Oh, so here's Philathrum. So the default Philathrum armor has a sharp of 58, and Noldoran has a sharp of 61. We also just butchered all of those Thrumbo, so I can make him a very special set of Noldoran armor. With silver I don't currently own, so it's to be done at some point, but like not right now. So I don't have the silver or gold. In fact, I don't even have the Thrumbo leather yet, because we haven't butchered them yet. So, let's butcher creature over human likes. Get those Thrumbos butchered up. It's getting messy in here. I'm supposed to also have 3 more horns. At this point, I don't think I care. Oh, right. Travelers, stop eating berries. And you want Rogi to become the lieutenant. Okay. So, let's do that. Change roles. Rogi is going to be lieutenant. So Crimson is going to have a temporary Lost Lieutenant role, and Rogi, first order of business is to counsel Crimson. So now Crimson has a Lost Lieutenant role, and also counseled by Rogi, so it counters act the Lost role. And now Crimson's expectations are only sky high, so he's far less likely to wander, or psychotic break or anything like that. Making sure that the Thrumbo goes into the Rex. And all 3 have. So yeah, we'll have a lot more Thrumbo soon to play with. Yeah, I have a lot of things that require silver. I know. I'm mining it up, you know? I'm mining it up. I have a lot of silver ore that I'm getting. And we're processing it as much as we can. So maybe a little bit more tutoring, mentoring of Stickiest, and we can consider taking him out for a bit of a spin, let's call it. Oh, he went to sleep. Wake up. Lessons aren't over. Oh, God. This is... Oh, due to opinion that he has of Stickiest? Wow. Okay. Wow. Thomas. Way to mask your feelings. It's weird that Mentor Magic uses mana even if it cancels out, because it burned Thomas's mana. So Thomas, you don't like... Oh yeah, your rivals. That's just because you breathe creepy. I mean, quit breathing on him and maybe you can tutor him again. We have a backlog of silver to be processed. Might need to micromanage it, because what's been happening is they, like, don't fill the smelter with a full stack. They do partial stack smelting, which is just a waste of time. I cannot believe this, but our ingot shelves are filling up again. I'm going to try to get ahead of demand by adding even more in. But at some point, we need to stop butchering human likes, because it's causing us to have more metals than we even want. So I'm going to suspend that, because it's like crippling us in a very silly way. And getting some more minions out here to help with the hauling. Steel castle walls? You know, funny enough, I don't think that would be stronger. I'm pretty sure it would be worse. Oh, it also is not even allowed. I could do orc walls, steel orc wall. But that's max hit point is like a third of what the current walls are. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Death of the Isle, which originally streamed live on Twitch, March 31st. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. Hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Corsairs.